On August 30th, 2021, a 22-year-old unemployed Japanese man named Arimoto Shogo walked into the Utoro district of Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture, and set a fire that destroyed 7 buildings. He told police he targeted Utoro because he believed the Koreans living there were still squatting illegally on land they didn't own. The residents had purchased the land in 2011. The fight he believed he was still fighting had ended 10 years before he struck the match. Utoro had existed since 1940 because the Japan International Aviation Industry Company recruited around 1,300 Korean laborers to build the Kyoto Military Airfield. When the war ended in 1945, the company left. The workers stayed. They couldn't afford to return to a peninsula that was by then divided and within 5 years would be at war with itself. They built shacks of scrap metal and tin roofs. They raised pigs in the alleyways. By the 1990s, they were defendants in eviction lawsuits. A group of villagers pooled $25,000 of their own savings to take out a full-page ad in the New York Times on March 1st, 1993. The headline read, "An urgent plea to the American people from the Korean residents of Utoro, Japan." In 2008, the far-right group Zaitokukai held a rally in front of their houses demanding they leave. In 2011, the community pooled donations with the South Korean government and finally bought the land underneath their own homes. Arimoto didn't know any of that. He had also previously set fire to a Korean ethnic organization building in Aichi and a Korean school in Nagoya. What he knew was that there was a place called Utoro where Koreans were supposedly illegitimately occupying Japanese soil and that this needed to be corrected. The story was still operational in his head a decade after it stopped being true on the ground. Which raises the real question, not whether one man was wrong, though he certainly was out of his mind, but where the category he was carrying came from and who installed it.